Hey everybody, this is not my normal way of doing videos, but I've got something on my mind today and it's just been going around and around. And I feel like I just need to go out there and just talk about it. Men are in a lot of trouble right now, and I'm talking about um, all ages, all ethnicities, regardless of economic status, all the way down into teenage and pre-teenage boys. Um, and there are a lot of reasons for that. And you can find a lot of videos on YouTube. You can find a lot of news articles and all kinds of things that go into different factors and so forth. But I want to talk about one issue that we as men can really do something about. We don't need anybody else to do it for us. And that is we need to start looking out for each other as men. Male family members, male friends, we need to be looking out for each other. What does that mean? It means don't assume that a man or a teenage boy or a young man that you know, older man, don't assume that just because you haven't heard from them that everything's fine. Don't assume if they're going through some kind of life crisis and you say, hey, how are you doing? And they say, I'm fine. You never have to ask them again, that you never need to check on them. If a man asks for help because he feels like he's in trouble, you damn well better pay attention to it, because most of us as men are never going to say that to anybody unless we're really in a situation where it's critical. We're constantly being given the message as men by the culture that we should ask for help, ask for help, ask for help. Well, a lot of men ask for help and they find out there is no help. And even worse than that, a lot of men ask for help from their male friends and find out that they are ridiculed, they are shamed, they are not taken seriously, or even worse, they're promised help that never comes. And that's a bad situation. I know it from observing others. I know it from my own experience. What can you do? Well, particularly if a man you know is in crisis, check in with him and don't just go, are you okay? And he says, yeah, I'm fine. And then you stop. Ask questions. Ask him on a regular basis, crisis or not. Ask him about the things that are important to him in his life. Be curious. Show a genuine interest in his life and what matters to him. If you are someone, and I totally understand this, who feels activated or triggered or threatened when other men start to show emotion or show emotional energy that's not anger, all I can tell you is be a man of character and face your own shit so that you can help your friend or you can help your brother. Don't leave your friends and your brothers hanging. There are too many men at risk right now. You can look at the suicide stats and that gives you one number, but think of the hundreds of thousands or millions of men that are not so desperate or not so without support or not so without hope that they actually take that step. Think of all the men that are living like right under the threshold of doing something extreme like that. I'm telling you, there's a lot of them. It doesn't have to be like this. We don't have to wait for anybody else. We don't have to wait for the government or the society or women or anybody to do anything. We can do this for ourselves. All we have to do is move in the direction of the men around us on a regular basis and have the courage to engage with them in a meaningful way. And if a man you know is going through a crisis, he's in trouble, it's not enough to just distract him, okay? Have fun, talk about sports, whatever. Those are good distractions. But don't leave that man feeling like he can't tell anybody what's really happening with him, because that's just the worst thing you can do. We can avoid this as men. We can help each other. We can step up for each other. And if you don't feel comfortable having intimate conversations with other men, but you know that your friend is suffering, just tell him that. Just tell him, hey, look, I know I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but I want to know what's going on with you. It's upsetting to me. Be honest. Open it up. There's too many of us hanging out there by ourselves when we're going through something hard. And we don't have to do it this way. All right. That's all I got for now. My name is Rick Belden, and thank you for watching this video.